This is TWiT.
All right, Nick, you are up next with a mic drop. I kind of feel like
that's the hope. Well, my app selection for this week, and honestly, I was surprised that nobody has featured it yet, is Disney Plus. For those who don't know, Disney launched its streaming service a couple months ago now, and as a competitor to Netflix and also a tie-in to Hulu, since Disney also owns part of that as well. But Disney Plus is essentially the Disney version of Netflix, and the application itself is pretty much laid out just like Netflix, giving you the option to jump into different categories. And since Disney owns the Marvel universe and the Lucasfilm universe, they have those featured and highlighted at the top of the application so that you can jump in and simply browse those categories. The one issue right now with Disney Plus is that there's not a whole lot of original content like you would get with Netflix. You do get, they did launch a Star Wars themed show called The Mandalorian that launched in the fall. If you haven't heard of that, I don't know where you've been. But The Mandalorian is great. Baby Yoda along with it. My girls and I binge watched that show since day one. And there's just a whole lot of content there. Most of the classic Disney movies are in there. You do have the option to watch the entire collection of The Simpsons, if that's something that you're into as well. And then due to the coronavirus lockdown, some of the movies that they were planning on launching in the theaters, there was a movie, Onward by Pixar. They launched it directly on Disney Plus with no additional charges or anything like that. So instead of going to the theater, you're able to watch it from day one straight at home. So there's a lot of content out there, not as much as what you would get on Netflix, but it's definitely the best alternative to Netflix right now, simply due to the size of the library. And if you do have children, this is probably a better option than Netflix, simply because Disney's goal here is to make sure that everything is family friendly. So not a lot, because they don't have a lot. Some of the titles that they have that are not rated PG-13 or below have not been featured on Disney Plus. So a handful of the Marvel movies, they've been specifically kicked out of the platform simply because they didn't meet the rating levels that they wanted for Disney Plus.
That's not entirely accurate, but we can talk offline about that. there are Marvel movies that are on other platforms due to deals and things like that, but I'm pretty sure there are no Marvel movies that aren't. That all the Marvel movies are PG-13 or lower. There are no R-rated movies.
Well,
Deadpool. The Fox
movies.
The Fox movies are not real Marvel movies. That's why. Yeah. So there it is.
Well, they specifically said that they will not have R-rated content on Disney Plus.
Yeah, they'll be on Hulu. Correct. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, because the R-rated movies will not be on Disney Plus. Correct, but those aren't real Marvel movies. So yeah, but nuance.
I didn't know the difference.
Nerd nuance.
I didn't know the difference.
So.
Yeah, Disney Plus is a compelling offering. I have not watched The Mandalorian yet.
It's so good. It's so good, Jason. You got to watch it. It's like the Star Wars of our childhood, man. It's like how Star Wars should have been.
And so my kids are 7 and 10. Do you think that that's going to work for them?
That's the age of my girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and they're
that Baby Yoda. Everybody loves the Baby Yoda.
Everybody loves Baby Yoda.
My 11-year-old was skeptical. It's my 7-year-old who's addicted to Star Wars stuff. And as soon as Baby Yoda is revealed, my 11-year-old just wouldn't leave. She's like, I'm watching this too.
I need to get in. I'm going to watch it now. Nice. All right, cool. Disney Plus. We had talked about it in the news portion or the apps portion when it launched, but it's never made the entrance into the arena. So you, Nick, are the lucky person to claim Disney Plus. I'm kind of surprised it hadn't made it sooner. It is a good one.
I'm going for the win here this week.
Yeah,
I can advocate it. I can back it. So yeah.
Absolutely.
There's a great if you've got kids that are Disney fans, there's a great new series called Be Our Chef, which is the cooking series, and we've been watching it, and it's fun. It's like a cooking competition between families. It's thumbs up. So
well, and they also have a lot or most of the National Geographic stuff as well. And our girls right now are binge watching. There's a veterinarian show on the National Geographic section called Dr. K, and it's just a vet hospital with exotic animals that they've been watching day in and day out because there's nothing else to do these days. Yep,
indeed. Right on. Great picnic. I didn't mean for those two words together. It was a wonderful picnic, and also
it would be nice to have a picnic, but we're not allowed outside.
Yes, it would be. Exactly.